had this position. I don't know if it's right if I call it playing against containment, but these are positions you have several checkers in the outfield and you have to bring them home safely. And there is still everywhere is a bit of contact. I think this is one of the most difficult things in the game. And so how is it possible to develop a concept in such positions?
Like this 6-1 or?
Yes, for example, this 6-1 or this, I think also this 3-1 then, yeah? How to distribute the checkers there. I have no feeling which criteria are important.
Right. Does anyone have a comment?
Yes. Main thing he's trying not to get hit, leave as many shots, isn't it?
To get hit. Yes, that is important, of course. I think that in this specific one that we're looking at right now, it seems like you have 3 men now behind the 4 prime, and they are not diversified. They can only jump with a 4 and a 6. And now you roll the 6. Yeah. You don't have a lot of time to wait for another 4 or 6. Here it is clear to me that you need to come out, because I thought I wouldn't say that 6s don't grow on trees, but now I said it anyway. But it's like you have 3 guys there that need to get out. Now one of them can get out. You need to do it, basically.
Is it also possible to say that I often think, okay, I want to make the 5 point on my side, so I put another checker in the position, but that it's better to cover the outfield than trying to make a home field point?
In many positions, yes. In this position, it is not clear to me that it would be bad to play a checker 17 to 11. I think that is fine, actually, because that one covers the 4-3, 4-5, yeah, and for that matter, 4-2, 4-1. It does leave 2 shots, but it's a very important point if you can make it, that you have slotted and you have a builder. So it's not clear to me that the 6 here is bad. I just think that there's another 6 that is very good. I think that is the problem. But in general, I agree with you that in containment, you should often not take too direct of an approach to make points, but you should instead often, it seems to me, sit back a little bit and make sure that if XG jumps out, then you're going to hit him and he has to start over. That is often more important than just directly going for the points. Like I said, it's not clear to me here that 17-11 is a bad play. I think it's just that you have to play 21-15.
Can I say something about the position with the 6-1?
Sure, Tanya, go ahead.
I would have played like you did, Bernhard, I think. And I like the suggestion that 6 and 4s is not growing on trees. But also when I look more at the position threat of being hit on the 17 point from the 16 point is not that big, because Brown would like to keep that block point. So I think that maybe staying is not as dangerous as it looks.
That's true, definitely. The leaving a shot on the 17 point is not a big deal. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, I was trying to say that.
I agree 100%. It would be slightly different if one of the checkers on Black's 2 point were on the 9 point. That's what you're suggesting, right?
Exactly. So
I agree with that, but I still believe that even if that were the case, you still have to come out. But I think you're right. The risk is even smaller because of that, definitely.
And I think also that a problem is that the positions are changing very fast, like you can see in this next position, where the best idea is to slot the 5 point. This is also an issue which you have to consider in every role. Should you slot or should you try to make it with many builders in the outfield?
This was a very difficult play, I have to say. I mean, it's very different. The last one, I thought that was a clear move to me. This one is not clear at all. I mean, how do you here find the balance between the downside and the upside? That is not easy. I think that perhaps it is even a factor a little bit that the cube is on 8, so you don't care a lot about losing a gammon. Now that I just look at XG's breakdown of numbers, you lose a lot of gammons after slotting, but if you lose a single game, you're down 8-0 anyway. So I think that might be the score might have some sort of influence on this one. And I guess in general, inefficient cubes but I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to pretend I understand this one 100%. I think your play is okay.